In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to undo in Waze 2026, step by step. If you've made a change in Waze and want to reverse it, the process is actually very simple once you know where to look. I'll walk you through it clearly so you can follow along without confusion. First, go to Waze. Make sure you're on the Waze page and that everything has fully loaded before moving on. This helps you avoid missing any tools or icons that may take a second to appear. Once you are on the home page, take a moment to look over the screen layout. It's helpful to get familiar with where the editing controls are placed, especially if this is your first time using this part of Waze. The undo option is not usually front and center right away, so you'll need to enter the editing view first. Now look on the right-hand side of the screen for the pencil icon. This icon is typically used for editing, and in Waze, that's the place you need to access before the undo control becomes available. If you don't see it immediately, scan the right side carefully and make sure you're not overlooking it among the other interface elements. Once you find the pencil icon, click on it. This opens the editing mode or editing tools, depending on what section of Waze you're working in. Entering this mode is important because the undo function is tied to active edits. If you haven't opened the edit panel yet, the undo arrow may not be visible. Next, look at the top of the screen for an arrow pointing left. This is the undo button. In many apps, a left-pointing arrow is commonly used to reverse the most recent action, and Waze follows that same familiar design. Be careful not to confuse it with a back button if the interface looks similar. In this case, you want the left-pointing arrow that functions as undo within the editing view. When you've located it, click on that arrow to undo. This will reverse your most recent edit or action. If you made a mistake while changing something, this is the quickest way to correct it without starting over completely. As a quick tip, undo usually works on the most recent change first. So if you made multiple edits, you may need to click it more than once depending on what Waze allows in that session. It's always a good idea to review your screen after undoing to confirm that the change has been reversed successfully, and that's how to undo in Waze.